Hey there, everyone. It's your friends from the Prime Real Estate team. I'm Tony Joe, and we're here, of course, to give you the monthly sales stats report for January 2023. And yes, it is late. As I record this right now, it's the day after Valentine's Day. It's February the 15th right now. And folks, there is no excuse aside from the fact that we forgot. So my team earlier today was asking for copies of our video so that we can post it in all the places that we put it. And I spent a good 10 minutes looking for it. And then I realized I was away the first couple of days of the month. Megan and Daniel have been back and forth as well too. So therefore, in the busyness of life, we just kind of lost track. And for that, I apologize. Now, some people say, what's the big deal? Can we not miss a month? I just for fun, I look back a moment ago. I've been doing monthly sales stats reports on YouTube here since January 2012. January 2012. My daughter wasn't even born yet, as I think about it. This is episode 200. I had 199 before. I was doing them weekly for some amount of time. So this is a tradition. And it might be interesting to you right now just to pay attention to what's going on in the marketplace. Why it's interesting for us is that I look back into the past and I compare what we were talking about compared to what actually happened. And I gotta tell you, we're doing pretty good because you read the news and the media and they go, oh my goodness, things are going to crash, the market's going. Listen or have a look at some of our old reports from 2014, 2016, 2018. And to be boots on the ground, to be the people that are actually working with buyers and sellers and to be able to give you a balanced report, that's why we're here. We're not here to give you the good rosy news all the time. I will be telling you in a moment right now, average prices are down. Yes, but there is more to the story as well. So in any event, let's share screen as I always do. We finished up January down 41% from last year. 278 sales is light. There's no question there. When we look at the number of sales and the number of listings, we are up from last year. It's 133% higher than last year, but that's only because January 2022 was low. It's the lowest that we've seen in some time. Have a look at all of the other 30 years before that. When you eyeball this list here, you'll see that it is common to have 3,200 listings, even 26. Going back to 1996 here, 3,700 listings in the month of January compared to the 1,700. So we are not overburdened with listings right now here, folks. The number of sales is down. And again, that is just a point of fact right now. The average price was reported at 1,226,000, just down 13%. Our median price is about the same as well, too. Something that I want to share with you guys that I don't very often do is having a look at a graph of the average sale price for single family homes over the course of the past 2 years. I know that I typically compare the current month with perhaps, the last time the prices were this. You can kind of see here that we are now back to around September, October 2021 levels. We all know that we hit this peak around April or May of 2022. That's when the market hit the top and prices were higher back then. Those of you that purchased your homes back then, yes, we had no idea to know that the market was going to stop. Are we worried about that? Well, we know what time things always pick up afterwards. Also means that it is a better buyer's atmosphere for people to be able to purchase right now, despite the fact that interest rates are up. Maybe we'll talk about that in just a moment. Same is true of condos as well too. Average prices, as I said, 1,223 kind of brings us back to about the end. Well, you can see here it was, yeah, September of 2021. Now, aside from that, folks, what has happened is in the past 10 days, so we're talking already in February. Right now, I'm encroaching upon my February report that I'd normally give you in a couple of weeks' time. We've been busy. We've had a number of sales happen, including a couple of properties that have been sitting on the market for some time without finding a buyer. We found them. And we did okay with prices. We didn't need to drop prices, didn't need to give them away. Prices are still, the demand is still out there. My observation is that we've had buyers that are coming in from Toronto and from Vancouver. These are not investors. These are people that have been either relocated or are moving here. That's what's going on right now. The demand continues. So, hey, despite interest rates going up, we had an increase on the 25th of January. Probably going to see another one at some point this year. But everyone seems to be feeling a little better about what's going on out there. And oh, the other thing I want to show you guys here, we talk about buyer's market and seller's market. Here's a little chart that the real estate board puts out there. It's the sales to active listing chart. And you can see here we ended up at around 20%. So the number of sales to active listings and uh, the benchmarks here are below 14%, it's a buyer's market, and above 20%, it is a seller's market, but in between, it's a balanced market. So what that means right now is we're still bordering on seller, maybe entering a little bit into balanced market, but we're not in buyer's market yet, folks. Anyways, just wanted to deliver to you the sales stats report. As I said, better late than never. As always, if you have any questions, you want to chat about what's going on out there, you've got some plans yourself, maybe thinking about making a move in the next year or two, know somebody who's thinking of buying or selling and needs to have a conversation, as always, reach out to us. We'd be happy to chat with you. And hopefully next month, it won't be this late. Talk to you soon.